who paid on our first date? You, because the man should pay on a first date.
Dancing with this probably 65-year-old dude, and I was just crushed.
I didn't realize we were gonna call each other out on the pod.
We're gonna really go for it.
Okay, we're doing that on the Dating Diner.
Welcome back.
Oh, sorry.
I thought we were both saying it.
We were saying it. I know. Welcome back to the Dating Diner. We are. I'm nervous.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I mean, second.
Just take a breath.
Okay, let's breathe real fast. We're just gonna breathe. Everything's okay. Welcome back to the Dating Diner. We have so much to share with you today, and we're so glad that you came back for another episode. I'm your host, Parker Panel. She is
Sarah Coomer.
And we are going to talk all things relationships. We got milkshakes. Cheers. Today, she actually bought milkshakes that were...
Well, mine's strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry, but they're really clunky. So you sip them and you don't get anything out of it.
My cherry sank all the way to the bottom. Sank. Cherry's gone. But do you like a cherry on top of a milkshake? Because a lot of people don't.
No, you guys need to comment down below right now.
I do. Can I have yours?
Sure.
Thanks.
Cherry on milkshakes are horrible, and we need to set the record straight. Well, clearly she loves them.
I love them.
Loves them. Well, I actually bought a milkshake maker. That way that we no longer have to buy milkshakes, because we want to have certifiably amazing Dating Diner milkshakes. Anyways, right over here behind Sarah, we have the Dating Diner hotline.
Yes! And we're calling somebody in right now who told us they have a crazy dating story, but we want to hear from you all. So comment down below and tell us you have a story to tell, and we will call you, and you can tell all of us your crazy dating stories, your relationship stories. Anything you need to tell, you can call in.
Spill the tea. And the tea is about to get spilled right now, because we are about to call, or we're about to ring on the hotline. How do people say it?
We're about to ring them.
We're about to ring them. We're about to ring them on the hotline. Let's see what they have to share with us. Open up that phone. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Dating Diner hotline.
Welcome to the Dating Diner hotline.
Am I on the pod?
You're on the pod.
Holy crap, this is awesome.
Dude, thanks for being here.
What's your name?
Danny. My name's Danny.
Okay, Danny, where are you from?
I'm from a little town called Parker, Arizona, located below Lake Havasu, but I'm currently in San Antonio, Texas.
How ironic. Parker, Arizona.
Yeah, it was crazy how this worked out.
I need to visit Parker, Arizona, because that's literally, I feel like I own the town. That's insane.
Your town. So are you currently single, in a relationship, in a situationship?
I'm currently single. There's always, some interest of some sorts, but yes, I'm currently single.
I see. Well, we heard you have some crazy story of a date that you wanted to tell us.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I was talking to my friend, telling him the story, and one of my buddies in Parker, and he goes, "Dude, you gotta get this on the pod." And he told me about your guys' podcast, and I don't know. I'll tell you guys a story. I don't think it's a real funny one, but here it goes.
Let's hear it, dude. I love it. I love that your friends are telling you to get on the pod.
I mean, it's always good to get a second perspective. So, basically, the gist of it is I've known this girl since high school. She moved away to L.A., Los Angeles, to follow her dream. She wanted to become a hairdresser at Paul Mitchell. Long story short, we reconnected. She was back in town for the holiday weekend of Thanksgiving. We hung out. Had a date. We didn't call it a date, but we just hung out and kind of had some one-on-one time. And at the end, we exchanged a kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Fast forward a week later. Don't make me blush. There was a concert in town, and she invited me to this concert. I wasn't planning on going. We met up at the concert, and for whatever reason, I just lost her. She said she was going to the bathroom. I didn't see her for the rest of the night. There were separate sections. There's a VIP section, a general admission section. I was in the general admission, and all of a sudden, I just hear her over in the VIP section. Well, the concert ends, and this girl that I was talking to, or seeing, if you will, she's dancing with this probably 65-year-old dude, and I was just crushed. I didn't know what to do.
No way.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious. She all of a sudden she got a new car the next week, and she got a flight home. So it's
what?
Yeah, kind of wild.
A new car? That can't be a coincidence.
A luxury brand of car. I will not say which car. I'm gonna keep specifics out of it.
So do we think
That
that
doesn't
old
sound like a
man bought
coincidence.
her the car?
I allegedly.
Does 2 + 2 = 4? Is my question.
I'm no wizard, but yes.
Have you met this man before?
I have no idea who this man was. Supposedly her mom was with us at the concert, so I did get to talk to her. And I guess she knows this guy through a realty group that she's trying to, kind of work with. So I don't know. Maybe there was some incentive there. I'm not sure. Allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
She's not the one, Danny.
She is not the one, Danny.
Yeah. No. My friends keep telling me that, but us guys, we just circle back.
I mean, she at least should have given you a ride in the car or something. Like,
You know what? I would have liked to ride in the car.
that's what I'm saying.
That's the bare minimum. I agree. Well, dude, that was a crazy story. And you know what? You heard our opinion on it. And that is, drop that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Drop her. Don't talk to her ever again. But you know what? I can't blame her. If a guy's going to give her a sports car, I'll take the sports car too.
Hey, you gotta work with what you got, right?
That's the truth. Well, Danny, thanks for joining us. We better not see you out in public with this girl.
Danny's going to start posting on Instagram with a brand new sports car. And we're going to say, Danny, come on.
It'll be a rental, PSA.
Yeah.
All right, Danny. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the love, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Bye.
Hang up.
I can't see it.
Hang up.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the Dating Diner Hotline.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy story.
And you know what? That was so much fun. I would love to do more hotlines in one episode.
Yeah.
Like, is that crazy that I want to do 3 or 4 different calls?
It's not crazy.
Maybe we will, guys. Subscribe right now if you want to be on the Dating Diner Hotline. Now, we are moving in to the fun part of our episode. I mean, there's a lot of different fun parts, but we're going to talk about dating.
Dating, dates, all of the above.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think is good? What do we think is bad? What should you do? What shouldn't you do?
Yes, and we have our videographer Tanner on standby, and we are going to play a fun little game that we like to call...
Good date or bad date?
Oh, what a creative name.
Yeah.
Wow. We
Came up with that myself.
Yeah, on the spot.
If
That
you
was
couldn't
really
tell.
creative, seriously.
Okay, here's your sign.
Okay, here we go. We have 2 signs on a makeshift straw.
Do we think it's good? Do we think it's bad?
Well,
Pretty self-explanatory game.
that's the question.
Tanner, give us the date, and we'll tell you if we think it's good or bad.
All right. Movie.
It's so bad.
Horrible.
Here's the thing, though. I love movies. I really do, but not on a first date.
No, and you can't. I don't even like movie dates now. 2.5 years in.
I
You
hate.
don't even get to talk. Bad.
I hate that you say that though, because movies are the best.
Dinner.
It's a good date.
It's good for the first. You don't want to only go on dinner dates though.
No, absolutely.
You gotta get the personality out, but it's still a good date.
I think a mistake that a lot of people make is they'll do dinner dates, and that's their only way of having fun. You know, they'll honestly do a movie and then a dinner. It's like, all right, let's do that every single week, and it's like, boring.
Hike.
Ooh, that's a good date.
Good.
That's a good date. Sarah and I have been on a couple hikes.
I love hiking. You get to be out in nature. You're like exercising. Your endorphins are going. It's a great, great day.
Yeah, it's great.
Bowling.
Bowling's good.
No, I don't like bowling. And you get too competitive, and then like if you're really bad, it's embarrassing. It's like dark and loud in there. Bad first date.
So this is our first ever disagreement. Wow, bad. All right, what else?
Mini golf.
It's good.
Bad.
What?
No, I don't like mini golf. Okay, and let me tell you why. Because this is always what happens. The guy, he makes it in like the first shot, and he starts moving on. Homegirl's still stuck here on the first one. She's by herself now. No, I'm not a fan.
Maybe you should just be better at mini golf.
Bad. I don't like mini golf.
All right, what else?
Ice cream.
Good.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Everybody loves a sweet treat.
Yeah, Sarah more than anybody, truthfully. You love sweet. You literally are always asking for sweet treats every night.
Don't out me like that.
You just got outed.
Okay, whatever.
Escape room.
Bad.
I've said good for almost every single one, but the reason why I feel like this would build so much chemistry, whether it goes good or bad, like you just have so much fun, like arguing with each other. So
See,
good.
that's why I think it's bad. You're going to argue. You're going to be scared. You're not going to be able to get out of this room. Somebody's going to get frustrated and start crying. It's a bad first impression.
Okay,
Bad.
fair enough.
Museum.
Yeah, museum's cool. It's cool.
Boring.
What, dude?
And you have to be quiet. Imagine you're on a first date with somebody, you're walking around a museum, and you're like, so what do you like to do for fun?
But if you live in New York City, there's some of the best museums there, so I'm going good.
Bad.
Boom.
Well, that's going to conclude our game because my cherry has made it all the way to the bottom of my cup, so that means it's been enough time.
Yeah, that is how we gauge time.
Yeah, it's like one of those sand timers, but
Right.
it's a cherry sinking to the bottom of my milkshake.
Right, but let us know if you agree with us. I mean, I think all of my topics are...
Did you even say bad one time? You thought they were all good?
No, I mean, I think my opinions were obviously correct. Like, my opinion's always correct. So
Right.
that's my point. Like, it's always right. Mm-hmm. Are you disagreeing with that?
We'll have to talk about this later.
Fine, we'll talk about it later. But listen, we know that you love dates. We love dates. Everybody loves dates. And we've actually been on a few dates of our own. And there was a viral video that Sarah made a little while ago. And it got a lot of hatred.
Hatred is true, but I thought it was a valid take because I think we are dating experts at this point.
Yeah.
We like to have a lot of fun in our relationship, which we really prioritize. So we go on a lot of dates and not just like dinner dates, movie dates, whatever. Like we really like to adventure. So I made a video about like just talking about dates you can go on that are cheap, inexpensive, fun, adventure. Yeah.
She did. And I liked the video. The world did not like the video.
Well, they were like, it's not cheap and it's not free. I thought it
I thought it was too. I mean, we're going to go over some of those things that she talked about because I think it's crazy. I mean, back in the day, back in like 2018, I used to take the public transit everywhere in Los Angeles. Literally, I had no car. I didn't really want to Uber everywhere. And so all I would do is take the bus and I saved so much money that way.
There you go.
And that was one thing that you talked about is like taking the bus to a lot of these places. So if people are saying it's expensive, well, okay, we'll take the bus, take the train. That's like $1, maybe even less, sometimes more. But some of those things that we did, I mean, one thing that Sarah and I love to do on Sundays,
Open house.
open houses.
That's like my favorite date. If you haven't done this as a date, I'm telling you, Sunday morning, wake up, put on your like rich mom outfit, like however you can, like we're cosplaying, okay? Fully like grown rich couple looking for a mansion in Malibu. That's what we do. We get up, get dressed, and go to open houses on Sunday. And it is so fun. It's so fun.
And it's free. Free. Completely free. You don't even have to be interested in buying a home.
No, you literally don't. But we like to pretend. Like we go in there and we're like, yeah, I mean, this one's a little like below our budget, 20 million. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's a little cheap for us.
A little cheap. Anyways, yeah, I mean, completely free. You'll walk in there and there will be a realtor in there. And like both my parents are realtors and they're always like,
My dad is too.
And yeah, her dad is too. And they're always asking us, they're like, do they not get mad that you're not interested? And we're like, no, we just go to Malibu. We check out the beautiful oceanfront properties.
I mean, don't walk in there and be like, yeah, we're actually not wanting this at all. And we're actually just here for fun. Like maybe don't do that, but just pretend. Like that's the part of the fun. Go in and be like, you have to be confident. Walk in confident. I mean, we're going to literally like $20 million mansions and we're just walking around these houses like
crazy.
But you have to put on a show like, yeah, no, we're just looking right now. We're in the market, you know.
Exactly. And I think I can't take credit for the idea because it was actually David Dobrik's. He used to post that all the time. And I was like, let's go to open houses. Anyways, what are some other cheap, fun, expensive, or inexpensive
Well,
things?
we talked about this in the game is hiking. Parker and I have gone on a 10-mile hike in the mountains before.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
That was insane. But I think it was like honestly one of my favorite memories with her
it was a really
because
good memory.
that bonding that you can have in a relationship by having ups and downs, by going on this horrible hike for 10 miles and you're crossing rivers 5 different times. It's brutal.
We literally crossed a river, like freezing cold river, like 6 times. We fell off the trail at some point, got lost. We were down in a ravine, had to climb the mountain, like literally scale the mountain. we were on the verge of tears, but we looked like, obviously we remembered it. Like this is 2 years ago, and we're still like, wow, that was really fun. Like that was a good time.
We did remember, and if you guys watched the first episode, I told you all that I told Sarah that I loved her, and that ironically was on that
was that
trip.
day. Yeah, that was that day.
That was that day. We were bungee jumping. She was scared out of her mind.
Yeah, I had a panic attack.
She had a panic attack, and I don't know. You guys tell me, like, am I wrong to like low key? Okay, that's gonna sound really
Get
wrong.
annoyed with me for having a panic attack?
Well, I was about to say, am I wrong to low key force her to jump off the bridge?
Oh.
But that makes me sound very wrong.
He did do that.
It's not fully what happened though.
I jumped off the bridge with a rope.
With a rope, yeah, with a rope.
I jumped off the bridge, and I was like a little nervous before, but like I was like, I'm gonna do it. Then they pulled me back up, and I was like, I think I was in shock. I don't really know, but they pulled me back up. The second they took all the harnesses off of me and I was like on the ground, I went and like completely had a breakdown, like started hyperventilating, crying, and Parker came over to me and he was like, so you're gonna have to do it again for the video? While I'm like completely disassociated and like trying to like just breathe.
Yeah, and that
made me
video
go
proceeded
again.
to go viral. Just saying.
He did make me jump again.
I did, I know, but saying makes it sound kind of bad. One that's really great is window shopping.
Window shopping is very fun.
Just going around to different stores and
Looking around, seeing what you like.
looking around. Yeah.
You can always like keep notes too in your head of like little gift ideas, like when Christmas or birthdays come around, like, oh, we went window shopping and he really liked that bracelet. He really
That's
liked
what I'm saying.
whatever.
Now, that's not free in the long run, but there's
You don't
that.
have to do that, but it's a fun date for
Right.
sure.
Now, another really fun date that we love to do for free is two-stepping.
We love two-stepping. This, I mean, I would call it a date. You can go to like line dancing bars and they have like instructors and like they'll teach you like classes on how to dance. That's really, really fun. We do that a lot. That's not necessarily free. It's not expensive. You
Right.
could get in for like $10, but we also just look up like YouTube videos and like watch people on like videos teaching us how to dance, and we've got some good moves. Should we do the pretzel or something right now?
I mean, we could. We do have a very wide camera angle, so I'm not opposed to doing
We've
it.
got some good moves.
All right, we'll show you guys one of our dance moves.
Right now?
We're not very good at it, but we'll do it.
We'll see how, I mean, we may not be in the frame.
Okay, Mr. Videographer Tanner, can we go really wide on that camera? I know we can.
It's impaling me.
You all, now, are we really wide right now? So they can see everything. Oh, yeah. So we have foam panels on the side of the studio. We have foam on the top of the studio. And then right up here,
Most of our dance.
I know, I was just showing, like, giving them a studio tour. I thought it was cool. Okay, heads are cut off, but they can kind of see. Right? Okay, cool.
We're doing the pretzel.
Let's do the pretzel. We learned this completely for free. All right. Boom, 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 spin, and here. Boom. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, we ate.
Boom.
We killed that.
Literally, we learned that completely free.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. That was a free date.
Free date just now.
So there you have it. If you don't want to spend any money, if you want to be cheap, then boom. Those are the dates that you should go on.
There you
Now,
go.
moving right along, we're going to talk about some hot topics.
You know that song, Moving Right Along?
Never heard it.
Okay.
Never heard it. Never heard it. But we are going to talk about some hot topics. You know that song? Hot topics. Is that a song? No, I came up with that one on
Yeah,
myself.
I think we did it together.
Right, I think we did. Yeah, anyways, we're going to talk about hot topics, and there's something that Sarah and I strongly disagree on, and that is, should a man pay on a first date?
The thing is that we don't disagree on this because who paid on our first date? You. Because the man should pay on a first date.
Yeah, and that doesn't help my argument. I fully think the man should not pay.
You don't fully think that. I just know you don't because that's so wrong. If you're the man and you are wanting a woman, you should pay for her.
What I agree with is whoever invites who on the date, that is who should pay.
First of all, the man should ask the girl on the date, maybe I'm traditional, call me crazy. The man should ask the woman on the date. Unless, actually I disagree because actually my best friend just asked a guy on a date this week, and like they went to a cat cafe, and I'm like really excited about it.
Okay, they went to a cat cafe. Great. Okay, and who paid?
Probably the man.
But that wouldn't make sense though, because the man didn't get, like, she was invited.
Do we ask?
What should we ask? Who paid?
Should we ask who paid?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, give me my phone.
Okay, let's get the phone.
I don't know if she's still on the date. Wait, let me see.
Oh, she's on the date right now.
She's currently on the date, but I don't know if she's still there. So let me see. I have her location.
I'm dying to know because I'm a very firm believer.
Oh, she's home.
She's home. Oh, we're calling.
Yeah, we're calling.
We're calling. We are going to find out right here, right now, should the man pay on the first date. Oh, okay. She got taken. Nope, not funny. I was the only one that laughed.
Okay, here we go.
So awkward when you tell jokes and nobody wants to laugh.
This is like our deciding. She asked him on the date. Hello. I'm going to call you later to hear more details, but me and Parker are having a debate on the podcast right now. Who paid on your date today? Did you pay, or did he pay, or did you split the bill?
He paid.
Thank you.
But you invited him.
No, well, I gave him my number and then he asked me out.
Oh.
As the man should.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to call you later for the
But I-
details.
Okay.
Wait, what were you going to
Well,
say?
yeah, what were you going to say?
I feel like you should go Dutch. Like, I would have split it, but he was like, no, Grace is on with me. He's got Grace on, and she is not interested in going Dutch.
Oh, she doesn't want to go Dutch. She doesn't want to
What is
split.
Dutch?
Split.
So she's,
Never heard
no, she's like, man should always pay. I would always, my thing is like, the guy should pay for the meal, and then the girl should pay for like whatever little thing. Like,
Okay,
if
yeah.
we'll get a dessert, or like if they pay for the movie tickets, I'll get the snacks. Like, it's kind of a split in that.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's kind of my thinking.
I'm on the wave with Grace. I think the man should pay for the meal at least.
That's real.
Okay, I'm gonna call you for the
But you said
details
sorry.
later.
Okay,
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
I actually agree with her. I agree with what she said, and she's kind of changed my way of thinking. And the man should pay for the expensive beginning part if you're inviting them on the date. But if there's something that was not really necessarily a part of the date, like let's go get ice cream afterwards,
She should pay.
then sure.
I'm on that wave too.
I think so too, because it should be equal. It doesn't make sense for just one person to pay, and this is kind of my new rationale. I know I'm going against what I firstly said, but like it doesn't make sense for just one person to pay. Some things should be split. Maybe it's drinks, maybe it's dessert. Cool.
Yes.
I agree.
I
think it's
agree.
fine. All
Okay.
right. So I guess we found.
Are we friends again?
Are we friends again? Are we friends again? Let us know if you agree with us. I think I'm obviously right because my opinion's always right. So,
The man should pay.
well, speaking of other things we may disagree on, and that is PDA. What's y'all's takes on PDA?
I think there's a line. I think there's a line to where it's okay, you're pushing it, stop.
And what is that line?
You're in the green zone if you're holding hands. You're in the green zone if you're like maybe like hand on the leg. You're in the green if you hand like arm around. Even like a quick peck on the lips, like just a little. I still think that's in the green.
I agree. I have a milkshake in my mouth. I tend to agree, but like I also, a big part of me is like, PDA is gross.
Well, it starts there's a line, like I said, because then I think when you're in the pushing it zone is you're sitting on each other's laps. You're like really cuddling up, like you're really just like laying on each other. Like that's pushing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think PDA should be banned.
But what do you think is crossing the line?
Crossing the line is hugging for longer than 3 seconds in public.
What?
Okay, do you want to be that Disney couple who's sitting there
yeah,
like
you're right.
making out in line? And you're like, dude, like I'm trying to ride like
You're
Peter
right.
Pan. Peter
You're
Pan, I
right.
don't want to see y'all grinding on each other.
Oh,
Like what?
okay, yeah, that's a lot.
This is a PG park.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Just saying.
I didn't even think about hugs like that, but you're kind of right.
And that right there is one of my biggest turnoffs. And speaking of turnoffs, I've had a few turnoffs on some first dates, and I'd love to hear some of yours.
I've got one that comes to mind like that.
Okay, well, let's talk about turnoffs.
If we're on a first, like, date turnoffs, like,
Yeah, like first dates for like, well, I mean, second date, whatever, any sort of date.
like a date turnoff.
Tell me your biggest icks on a date.
Close your dang mouth while you're chewing.
Real.
Ew. I do not want to see your chewed up, slobbery French fries and ketchup in your mouth. Close your mouth.
I know. I would never do that
You
personally.
do it every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were going to like call each other out on the
We're
pod.
going to really go for it.
Okay, we're doing that on the Dating Diner.
Yeah.
Okay, seats are getting hot. I'm getting hot. I'm a little mad right now.
Oh.
I'm a little mad. Well, I agree. Closing your mouth is like really imperative. Don't let a man do that to you. Seriously, if you do, then you should drop him.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay,
No, you shouldn't.
that was a test. That was a test.
I have another one.
Another one. Turn offs.
I have another one.
Oh, turn offs. When the woman doesn't pay on the first date.
Oh my gosh.
That's what. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have another one.
Okay.
Is when the person you're going on a date with asks you no questions about yourself.
Oh yeah, that's
They're
really,
only talking about themselves. It's one or themselves. It's one thing to like share about you and who you are, but you should always follow up like, this is what I do for work. What do you do for work? This is what I do for fun. What do you like to do for fun? Like there some people forget to ask people about themselves, and that's an ick.
I agree. That is an ick. That's a big time ick. I'm sitting here trying to think about an ick that I have for someone on the first date. What is an ick? I mean, we can just go down the list. Bad breath.
Ew.
Ick.
Ick.
Oh my gosh. Constantly, this is gonna sound so ironic because like I make videos and we both make videos, but like I'll see girls who are on a date and they're constantly like Snapchatting themselves and they're taking photos
They're
of
like
themselves. It's
on
like,
a date and they're just like, yeah, no, yeah, like I hear you. Like this is so
who's looking at those Snapchats? Like, what's the goal here? Your Snapchat memories? Like, it's just pointless. Another one, this is one that actually happened to me. One time I invited a girl over here, and she...
Ew.
Sorry. Well, I'm trying to talk about the past. I know. But she was constantly on her phone.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say she was constipated.
Oh, gosh. She was constipated. Yes, I saw it with my own two eyes. No, she was constantly on her phone. I would talk to her, and she'd be scrolling.
That's an ick. I actually think you shouldn't be on your phone. If you're on a date, you should not be on your phone at all. Maybe like if your mom calls or something and you're just like, I'm safe, mom. Or like other than that, phones are a way, like we're not looking at our phones.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Well, I think you and I need to go on a date and just kind of like reconvene. Now that we know these like different things, we could take some things to mind.
I agree.
Mr.
And
loud chewer, and we'll have a great date.
okay, you tried to run over me because I was about to mention that you are paying on this date that we're going on.
Okay, I'll pay and you close your mouth.
Okay, deal.
Sounds
Take
good.
on it. Ugh. Put it there. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of
Dating
Diner.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was good.
Yeah.
It's our like intro song, remember?
Okay, yeah, really, really fun. Well, thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, you know what to do, and we will see you guys next week.
Cheers.
We have new episodes every week. Please don't miss it. We love you. Bye.
Love you.
Cheers.